The last section of this PowerPoint is about percent error and how to calculate it. We've actually done it before in the specific heat of aluminum lab, and we'll just quickly review it in case you've forgotten. Okay, so percent error basically tells you how far away your experimental value, that means the one that you got in the lab, how different it is from the accepted value, which is kind of like a book value that has been confirmed many times, and that is the accepted value for something like a formula, or a number of moles or whatever. So your percent error tells you how far away are you with your experiment from the accepted value. Okay, so percent error is calculated as an absolute value, so it doesn't really matter if your answer turns out to be a negative value. It can't be, because it's just absolute value. Okay, it's just saying, oh, this is how much you are far away from the accepted value. Okay, so here's the equation. Percent error is equal to the absolute value of the experimental value minus the accepted value over the accepted value. So super easy way to remember this is percent error is equal to the absolute value of E minus A over A times 100. So it's percent error, like what percentage are you away from the accepted is what we're doing, okay? E minus A over A. Now, let's do a couple of problems. So you determine that there are 14 grams of sugar in a Jolly Rancher. So that's what you determine. So this is your experimental value. The package, that's the accepted value, says there are 12 grams of sugar. So this is accepted. What is your percent error? So percent error equals experimental value minus accepted value over the accepted value times 100, right? So let's do this in green. This is therefore equal to 14 minus 12 over 12 times 100. You don't really need grams here because we're just calculating a percentage, okay? So you can just literally have no units. You don't necessarily, if you really want to. Actually, let's put in units. 14 grams minus 12 grams over 12 grams times 100 gives us a 16.67% error. That means we are 16.67% away from 12 grams because our answer is 14 grams. Okay? Yeah, use units. Let's try to be a little bit more scientific and specific. All right, let's calculate the percent error in this question. A student experimentally determined that the boiling point of water is 96.7. So that's the experimental value. 96.7 degrees Celsius. The actual boiling point, that's the accepted value, is 100. What's the percent error? So percent error is equal to absolute value of 96.7 degrees Celsius minus 100 degrees Celsius over 100 degrees Celsius. Now see, if you didn't do absolute value, you would get a negative number here, but it's okay because you're just doing absolute value. So your answer is just going to be 3.30%. So never a negative, okay? So this is just saying you are 3.30% away from the accepted value of 100 degrees Celsius, all right? So, yep, that's a quick review of percent error. So you should be able to apply it to any part of this unit now.